Right, hello again. This is like an after class and into having a look at the beginning of the song and little bits that fill in between. So you can start the intro of the song. The chords that the organ. If you watch Shrek, then you will know this from the end of the song, end of the film Shrek. The organ plays. Do, 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 do. It's those same chords from the chorus. That's why I played them just at the start of the song. But then there's a couple of other bits and pieces in between that will make it more interesting. So you can play that, or we can play those notes just higher up the neck to make it sound a little bit brighter. So what we're going to do, we're only going to be using the second and third strings on the guitar here. So that means your right hand's going to have to be quite focused on those two strings just down there, okay? So what we're going to want to, so we're ready. We're going to want our first finger on the second string at the 6th fret, and our second finger is going to come down in just a second onto the 3rd string at the 7th fret. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to play the third string open, nothing pressing down. I'm just getting ready there, if you see what I mean. And then once I've played it once, I put my second finger down and I play them both together. So that's the do do do. That's that organ, and then we move both fingers down onto the strings at the 5th fret. Okay. All right. And then we're going to drop those down onto the first finger is going to stay on the second string. It's going to go down onto the 3rd fret, and your second finger is going to go on the 3rd string at the 4th fret. This is a try. Let's try and put that all together. Okay, so you can do that as like the little introduction piece if you'd like to kind of show off a little bit. That'd be good. So you can practice that piece. And then the other bit in them before then, so that you get the do 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 do, and then you get the do 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 do. Okay, before we get into that first G chord. Now, if you haven't been practicing your bar chords or haven't started on bar chords yet, this is a really good way to start. What it really helps you with is making sure your arm, if your arm is like out here somewhere, you won't be able to get your fingers in the right place. So your arm, when you're playing, should be down more like that. So that means your hand naturally comes around, okay? And then what you're going to do, you don't have to press it. A bar chord is basically when you press down all the strings or most of the strings with that first finger, and then you do other things with this finger, with the other 3 fingers. So it might be something like that, or it might be something like that. Okay. This time we're not playing all the strings, we're only going to play the 5th and the 4th string there, okay? So what we're going to want to do is press both the 5th and the 4th string down together. Okay, a bit like that, all right? Now, this isn't for just if you're beginning to play guitar. This is if you've been playing for a little bit, okay? So don't get disheartened. I'm not expecting everyone to have a go at this at all. If you want to watch, that is absolutely fine. If you want to have a little go, that is fine. But it's a bit harder because you've got to get some strength in that first finger, okay? And it's going to mean that your thumb is going to have to be round the back. Where's my camera gone? If I can get my finger round to the right place. Oh, my camera. So your thumb has to be round the middle of your neck. If it's over the top there, it's not going to be. There are some people that can play like it. I've been playing for a very long time, but most people, you need that thumb to push back against it. So we're going to need then also, so the basic rhythm, we're going do 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 do. Now obviously you can hear that there isn't that the do do, there isn't that do bit of the note playing at the moment. What we're going to have to do with that, we are going to have to press down onto the 5th string at the 5th fret. Okay, and what we're going to do, we are not going to just play, we're not going to play it straight like that. We're going to do something that's called a hammer on. Now a hammer on is when you are playing a note and then then you hit down with another finger. Okay. Now I'd use my third finger. You might, if you can't stretch that far, you could always use your little finger. Okay. So what we're going to want is something like. So sounds like you're playing 3 notes when you're only hitting the strings twice with your pick. Okay. So what I did there was that I hammered on with my third finger there, and then I played the 4th string. Do, 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 do. It's suddenly gone very, very dark. I think it's going to rain an awful lot. So that piece goes after we have done the organ intro part that we had. And then it goes straight into the G there. It also fits in, just so you know, between the first chorus and the next verse. So when you had then I saw her face. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I. And it goes in there as well. So it's a really, and if you do that in front of people, that will impress them, I have to say. Okay, right. You can see if you can slip those little bits as well into the song as well. Then that isn't, like I said before, that is not a bit for a beginning guitarist. If you want to watch, if you just think, oh, I wonder how you would make those sounds, that's fine. But I wouldn't want you to then go away and be trying it and thinking this is impossible. I don't want you to do that. Concentrate on the rest of the song. Singing along in time with the song, that's far more important at the moment. Okay, this is just if you've been playing the guitar a little bit longer and you wanted to see what else you could do with it. Okay, see you next time.